All right, everybody, next up in our So You Summoned series. I think that's what we're going with. I don't know. If that's a horrible name, let me know. I'm sorry. I already did all these videos and thumbnails and everything, though, so there's no changing it. But here we go. We got Namek Goku is the next character that we're going to be looking at here. Super Saiyan Namek Goku. So just like Frieza, if you watched the Frieza video, you know this. If you didn't watch it, go watch the Frieza video, come back, because I'm probably going to make references to it. But Goku is not a 200% leader. This is unfortunate. So, you know, if you see this guy, probably don't want to be running him as a leader unless you just have no other options. You want to try to build your team around 200% leaders right now, and this guy is not one of them. So keep that in mind. He does lead a decent team, Super Saiyans in Legendary existence, but it's just not good enough. Only having 150% defense that just doesn't cut it. So. Let's go ahead and take a look at his passive. It's very similar to Frieza. Key 2, attack and defense 159%. Launches an additional super within the same turn after receiving an attack. He gets an additional 59% attack and medium chance of launching an additional super as the second or third attacker in the turn. Pretty good. This is the same as Frieza, so if you get a hidden potential normal in slot 2 and you didn't get the 30% chance to proc, that hidden potential normal can actually proc this attack, so keep that in mind. If you put them in slot 2 and they get hit by an AoE, they can also do 4 super attacks in a turn, which for this guy is actually pretty valuable. He builds up Ki and he gets an additional attack when there's an extreme class enemy. Only 3, not really significant, but you know, it's better than nothing. And then he performs a critical hit when there's an enemy whose name includes Frieza. Now you may think that I'm going to take this guy into the Wicked Bloodline, like area, and I listen, I thought about it, I mulled over it, and I just can't. That stage is too powerful for me to take this guy in there. Like even if I got, like, I just can't do it. You know, maybe this guy, like, I know they made that final phase in the Frieza red zone. They made it tech, probably thinking that people are going to bring this guy in there, but the problem with this guy is that let's go ahead and take a look at his kit. Spot the other defense. Go ahead and tell me where the other defense is. That's it. That's it. That's all the defense that he gets in his start of turn passive. That's not good enough. Like, this is not good enough. Now, he does stack defense right here on his 12 key. But this is just not enough. Even whenever he came out, this wasn't even enough for, like, Extreme Super Battle Road. I remember when I took this guy into the Super Saiyan stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, and he was getting clapped up in there, and I was like, this is the new unit? People are saying this is the new best unit in the game. This guy? No, like, it's just, this is not enough start-of-turn defense. So, that is this guy's issue. Now, we are going to take him into Red Zone, or at least we're going to try, on a 200% team. We're going to see how it goes, okay? I've seen people use this guy to success in this stage. We're going to see. If it goes horribly, I don't know what to tell you, because this guy needs to be up against extreme class enemies, but it's like all of the legendary events are super class, the God event's super class, and those were like the 2 major events whenever this guy came out. We kept saying like, oh, well, if we get the legendary Frieza event, he'll be great. And it's like, well, we got the Frieza red zone, and he's really not great. You know, it's like this guy was just a huge drop-off, or not drop-off, he was a huge victim of the 7th anniversary power creep. If you don't know, during the 7th anniversary, that's whenever they introduced 200% leader skills, and as a result, they really jumped up the power of the game. And pretty much any unit released before then, if they weren't just, like, perfectly designed, they fell off. I mean, even Full Power Frieza fell off, but at least Full Power Frieza has a role in the meta before he fell off, right? Like, Full Power Frieza was just like a kingpin in all of the events before he fell off. Whereas this guy was like, yeah, you can run him. He might get up to 500k defense by the end of the event, maybe. It's pretty good, right? I mean, at the time, it was all right. Anyway, so he stacks defense, he stacks attack. The nice thing about this guy is he's a Super Saiyan Goku. So he's got nice Super Saiyan links. These are, I mean, this is like if they release a Super Saiyan Goku or Gohan or something, like they're just gonna have these links. Like these are just like the Super Saiyan like unit, right? He's on a lot of categories, which is nice, and he has a lot of good relevant linking partners because he is a Saiyan. I mean, just like the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, who we did a showcase on. You know, he's got a lot of relevant partners, and he also has a lot of free-to-play options to raise his super attacks. So You know, don't spend Kais on this guy, at least up to the first SA10, because there are a lot of characters that you can use to farm his super attack. Except, I don't know why they have this guy on there. That's kind of misleading, but anyway. Let's go ahead and hop into his showcase. We're going to try to hop in. I don't really have much to say about this guy other than... Oh, I don't really know where you're going to get use out of this guy. Maybe some legendary event missions. Like, he can be good in those. He's just not going to get, like, he's not going to hit super hard. He's just kind of there to be a stacker, which, I mean, is okay, right? But we're going to hop into an event. We're going to see if we can get some use out of him in Red Zone. If we can, I think that does speak volumes to him. At least to, you know, the units around him. So, let's go ahead and hop in. Alright, here we go. We got Goku in the first rotation. And we actually got really good attack placement, for the most part. We're going to put God Goku in slot 1 here. They only share 3 links, but that's okay. They share more after they transform. Who do we want to take out for God Goku here? We need to protect him a little bit. He can seal Zangia. So let's just try to get rid of Gokua here. Let's try to do that. Let's see. We really just only want to get 12 key stacks with Goku. Keep in mind he is full level 10 links. And this is what I was talking about with this start of turn defense, by the way. You know, you may look at it and be like, oh, it's only 20k or 30k less than God Goku. Well, God Goku is getting a lot more after he super attacks, and he's guarding, and he's dodging. Namek Goku's doing none of those things. And this guy has 77% damage reduction against movie bosses and gets more whenever he gets orbs. So, you know, it's kind of a different scenario. This guy is just that. That's it. Luckily, he is going to stack here. And we can get a lot of orbs here with God Goku. So let's seal Zangia. Hopefully, we can take out Gokua. That would be nice. Remember that Goku is going to build up 1 key, and he has an additional 59% attack because we're going up against extreme class enemies here. Nice, God Goku. Appreciate that. God Goku's not going to do much damage to Gokua here because I don't have very much crit built into my God Goku. I felt like the additionals and dodge were just much more important. Specifically, the dodges I felt like were just way more valuable to him than the crits. And so it can actually kind of be nice sometimes whenever I don't want him to finish off an enemy and I just want him to do like minimal damage. That has been nice a couple times where it's like, all right, listen, I don't actually want you to do damage here. All right, nice. Namek Goku, there's his... That should be his 30% chance to do an additional against or in slot 2. And then we could still get his hidden potential additional as well. Okay, we didn't get it, but I think we took out Gokua, which is really nice. You know, both of the Worldwide Download 2021 Celebration units can do a lot of damage still, so that is one nice perk, right? Alright, here we go. We got a nice rotation here. Let me turn down the volume. Jeez, I always forget to do that. I need like a button that I can just push to turn down volume. Okay. What do we want to do here? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and start getting them some stacks. I guess we should really try to delay as much as possible. We should try to not just go like absolutely Hamtaro. Like, if at all possible. But I don't know if that's possible with all of these modern units. Alright, there we go. There's one hit. Oh, goodness. Vegeta and Trunks, listen, guys. If you could just not do additionals, that'd be really cool. I know you're like, you know, maybe one of the top 10 best units in the game still. Okay, that's actually good. They're not doing much damage to... Of course they're not doing damage to bulging biceps there. Beta. Cool. We don't want to blitz this event is what I'm getting at. We want to give Goku time to stack up. So we did 2 attacks last turn. So he would have gotten, what, 60% extra defense. So he should be up around, what was it? He was at like 185? 1.6. He should be up around 290. He should be up around 300k now after last turn. So we'll check in on him, see how he's doing. All right, nice. We are nicely stalling out here a little bit, which is good. We do not want to burn through this event too quickly. I think we're done with intros too, by the way. We just had God Goku and Vegeta and Trunks. I think that's the only intros we had. Yeah, we just had AGL Gohan, who's going to be the main linking partner and hopefully the main slot 1 unit for Namek Goku, because they share 7 out of 7 links. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. So yeah, is he up around? Yeah, he's right up around 300k now. I calculated 296 with the number that I used. So that's pretty good, pretty close. Let's go ahead. Again, we want to just kind of stall out here. Don't want to move too quickly. If we do kill Beto, that's okay. That we don't have to worry about a super attack on him. And then let's seal Bujin. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, by the way, they are sharing 7 out of 7 links, Gohan and Namek Goku. I don't know if I actually showed that or not, but they are sharing 7 out of 7 links. Again, we're trying to stall through this as much as we can here. Gohan triple supering is not really adhering to that plan, but it is nice he's getting some stacks in, making up for missing last turn. And you didn't have to crit, buddy. All right, this is fine. Okay, 8 million for Namek Goku is pretty good, obviously. He can do a possibility of 3 attacks in this slot. We'll see if he gets any of those. All right, there's another one. Cool. I will take the defense stack. So now we have done 4. So we, instead of being at 1.6, we're at a 2.2 multiplier. So we're at, like, again, we'll say like 182 because I was a little bit too high last time. And multiply that by 2.2. So next turn, he should be right at 400k defense. So that's pretty good. You know, we're starting to get into a level where his defense is okay. I don't know that it's ever going to be slot 1 defense in this event, but, you know, 400k is starting to get to a level of respectability. All right, here we go, up against Bojack. Hopefully he doesn't seal us. Luckily, this God Goku is good now. You know, before we were just kind of like buying our time with that guy. All right, let's do this. We can just float the 8th anniversary LR. We don't really need them to go crazy. We don't really need Vegeta and Trunks to stack up either in this event. Like, they're too good for this. All right, let's do that. And then again, we don't want any of these units going super crazy. We want to delay getting to tech Bojack as much as possible here. You know, we do have to play very cautiously whenever we're playing with Namek Goku, as you guys can tell. But it's just because we need to allow this guy time to stack up. So maybe I should have tried to go through this phase faster to get us to the tech phase faster so that he has type advantage faster. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the play. It's like sometimes you just gotta get on the field and play, and whatever happens happens. You gotta make decisions in the moment and roll with it. So again, we should be right up around 400k defense on the next. This is good. We dodge that. That's lovely. I will take any dodges. I did switch my God Goku to full dodge finally, and you can tell it's already paying off. I think that's like 2 of the videos in this series that we've actually dodged the super attacks, so that's, you know, really good. We can keep Gohan in slot 1. This is their last turn with guard. We do have to remember that. Hopefully we can finish the fight up between now and then. There you can see he's actually at full 7 links active. I am tempted to actually put him in slot 1 and see how it goes. And so in fact, I'm going to do that. Again, we're just going to go for the 12 key. We don't really need to get 18 key super attacks here. It would increase the damage of our active skill. But listen, I'm playing to survive. I'm not playing for the active skill here. You know, if you want to see the active skill, go pull up a short. I'm sure somebody has it. Notice how we're doing less damage in slot 1. It's because we're not getting that extra attack buff for being in slot 2. So we are going to get the guaranteed additional, though, which is nice. So we are guaranteed to do these 2 attacks. So again, that's 2 more stacks. So now he should be at a 2.8 defense multiplier. So what is that? That's you know, like 182 times... Oh, we actually got 3, so he's actually at a 3.1. So now he's up at 564-ish K defense. Very, very respectable. We are, you know, we're doing well. 3.1 multiplier at the moment. It's pretty good. Obviously, like, he's stacked up. He's done 7 super attacks up to this point, so he has actually a 210% multiplier. To actually calculate it, we take what it was on turn 1 and then multiply it by 3.1. and that's what his defense is now. That's how I'm kind of keeping track of it as we go, and I know what it's going to be each turn. For stacking units like that, if you want to track their defense, you just gotta kind of track it as you go, right? So keep that in mind. That's kind of what's happening here. That's why I'm able to predict it. I don't remember what his exact defense was, but I'm just using 182,000 as a base calc. So it's just 182,000 times 3.1. I'm predicting his defense next turn will be 564,000 defense. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just try to KO here. Which, I mean, we're going to KO here. So, I don't know why I said try to KO, because we are absolutely going to KO. And we're going to be moving into the tech phase with 564-ish K defense. So, we will see what we're at. We'll see how close my prediction is. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Alright, he locked us in slot 2 and sealed Gohan. That's okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, 564K, like, on the dot. Beautiful. I don't mind leaving him in slot 2. Let's move Gohan into slot 1. He still has his guard. Gohan's at 447 with guard, so I'm not too concerned about him. Let's go ahead and grab these orbs right here for him. It doesn't really matter. I don't really want to get the attack stack, so let's do this instead. And then we can give all of these orbs to them. Alright, we're going pretty good. Let's see how many supers we get on this turn. You know, our defense, it's going up. You know, it's going up about 60K at a time or so, I think, right? Like, that's about what it's going up, is 30% of... Every time we do a super attack, it goes up about 30% of 182K. So, you know, whatever that is off the top of my head, I don't know. What is that, 60K-ish? So every time we do a super, we're getting about 60K defense. So now we're over 600. So now we do 182 times 3.4. So yeah, now we're right at 620,000 defense. That's pretty good. You know, like, the fact that we can use this guy in red zone at all is, you know, and we're running him on main rotation. Like, it's not like we're hiding him in red zone. We are running him on a main rotation stage. So the fact that he can do this, I think, you know, it is good. Like, obviously. We got really lucky that on turn 1, he didn't have to take any attacks, and it let us, you know, build up his defense, and we got lucky that, you know, he got a double super. So it let him get to, like, a little bit more respectable defense before we had to actually face, you know, anything major. We're fine here. We don't need to, like, change anything up. Like all of these units are good here. Let's do this, I guess. I don't... Like, they're going to be fine. Even though they're not guarding, I mean, they still have type advantage, so it's, like, whatever. I don't really want to go crazy, so let's just do that, I guess. And then they're sealed, so okay. I want to do enough damage to hopefully knock this guy into active skill range, but not actually kill, so let's see. Let's see how we do here. Again, we haven't stacked attack at all with Namek Goku, so his active skill isn't going to hit incredibly hard, but it'll still do decent damage because we're type effective. And, I mean, they just hit pretty decently hard in general, so we will see if we are able to use it. I think Vegeta and Trunks are going to knock us into the 30%. Oh, Bojack dodges. Okay, they got the additional, though. This should still do some decent damage. Yeah, there we go. I think we're in the 30% range now, or at least very close. If the friend Vegeta and Trunks gives us, like, I don't know, like a crit, I think we're going to be in it for sure. One more with a crit? With a crit this time? No? Okay. We might be in it. We'll use it anyway. We'll try to get the active skill. We're going to get the active skill. It's just a question of, are we going to be able to get the KO screen? All right, let's try it. If we don't get the KO screen with him, then we'll get it with God Goku. So let me know what you guys thought about Namek Goku in this video. Do you think he held up better than I made it out that he should have? I mean, for a unit that only has 159k defense at the start of turn, I would say ending the video with 620k is pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this KOs. If not, we're going to play the God Goku one. But either way, this is the end of the video. Enjoy the little movie that's about to play.
ダメだ。二度と悪さすんじゃねえぞ。